everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. So, a couple of videos back, I did a quick video talking about how Sarah Renee Clark and others have pointed out that a lot of these cheap color pencils are basically the same. And so I got this. This was the list that I had. Sure, there are others, but this is it seemed pretty good. And I realized that, I don't own any of these. I have Brett Funner Squares, I have Starjoy, I have Castle Arts, which are a little more expensive. But anyways, I was looking at the list. I thought, it's Black Friday, the sale's going on. I think I'm going to get one of these. I decided to get one of these. Now, for a couple of years now, I have been eyeballing this particular set of Color. I've gone back and forth. You know how it is. Should I get it? Should I not get it? Should I get it? Should I not get it? And I see a lot of videos, people using Color pencils, and I don't know, there's something about this tin. I think I just really like this tin. I love the color and the artwork on it, and every time I see it, I'm not tempted to get any other number set. They have a 520 set, they have a 300 set. I only want this one. I'm like, I want that tin. Then I stop myself and I'm like, all right, this is stupid. It is on sale, Cyber Monday sale now. It was Black Friday sale last week. But anyways, so I decided after, with the Black Friday sales, I said, you know what? I'm going to just get that Color set that I have been wanting to get and going back and forth. But then I thought, well, they're all the same as Suit Color and Shuttle Art and whatnot. So I thought, well, the smart thing to do, right, would be to get the cheapest one because they're all the same pencils. So I said, all right, I could spend the 240 set for $39.99. Okay. And then I checked out the Shuttle Art, and this is the 180 set. This is the one I ended up getting. $29.59. It's less pencils, but 180 is a great, that's a large set. And if they're the same pencil, I thought, all right, I should consider the Shuttle Art. Well, but finally, I went back and forth a little bit. Which one should I get? I have wanted this one for so long, and I considered buying it. I never considered buying the Shuttle Art pencils before for whatever reason. Maybe I just don't like the packaging. I don't know. But then I noticed the review numbers. So on the Color pencils, you'll see on all their pencil sets, they've got a few thousand reviews. Like here with this one, this 240 set that I've been thinking about, it has about 2,300 reviews. It's a good number. But when you compare it to Shuttle Art pencils have 11,819 reviews. So I'm like, whoa, wait a minute. These are the same pencil, but Shuttle Art is getting over 5 times the number of reviews, which means a lot more people are buying the Shuttle Art. So then I decided, there must be something. Maybe there's something to these Shuttle Arts, right? So many more people are buying Shuttle Arts, and I checked all the different pencil pencil offerings between Color and Shuttle Art, and Shuttle Art is way above. The reviews are over 10,000 above all of the other brands. It seems the cheap brands. So then I decided that was the deciding factor for me. I said, all right, they're the same pencils, but this one, a lot more people are buying it. Now, it could be because it's been around longer, or maybe just more people are buying this for their children because they're so cheap. I don't know. Shuttle Art is a good brand. A lot of people use it. I can't ignore the massive number of people more buying this pencil. I said, there's got to be something to it, right? So that was the deciding factor. So I did buy one of these brands, and it is the Shuttle Art 180, on sale for $29.59 right now on December 1st, 2024. I am going to be using this brand pencil for the first time. I did look at some YouTube videos. We always check out the YouTube videos first. And a lot of people kept saying they're so smooth. They're so smooth. So I'm going to see for myself how they are and let you know my first impressions of the Shuttle Art pencils. All right, so here they are. They just arrived today. 180 Shuttle Art, colored pencils, artist quality. They're still in the saran wrap. See the back, it's still all wrapped up here. You can see on the side. I have not even opened it yet. So here we go. I'm going to be using these for the very first time. The infamous Shuttle Arts. Nice tin, nice big thick tin here. I'm opening it now. Taking the wrapper off. Let's see how they look. All right, colors on the back. I'm sure you've seen that. It's 480. The swatch sheets here. And my pencils got knocked around a little bit. Not surprising. That time of the year, delivering a lot, so kind of top layer here, get banged around here. But otherwise, they look good so far. Oh my goodness. There we go. Push these over. Ah, there. Okay. Well, they seem to be in one piece at least, and the tin is in good condition. So they've gotten banged around, but it's not dented or anything. So far, okay. So the next layers are in good condition. Just the top layer. That's had extra room. 1, 2, 3, 4, and I guess there's 5 layers to this, or 6 layers. Oh my goodness, 6 layers of pencil, and there you get 4, 1, 2, 3, 4 sharpeners. All right, nice deep tin. So this could easily be used for other things if I decide to put these in a bag one day. If I decide to, anyway, pencil card, color pencil holder, but they look great. So far so good. Not too thick, not too thin. Nice big writing on them. I like that the names are very big. This is light cyan blue. You can see it very clearly there. On the lighter side, it feels kind of light, but what you'd expect. All right, so the proof is in the pudding. I'm going to, before I even do this, I'll do this later. I am going to start using them and see how they feel. I'm going to give them a little sharpen because I know pencils usually have some kind of protection on the tips before you start using them. And then I will give my opinion of how I think they are. So I have this little ball picture here. I can color. I put some other extra paper underneath there, so it's a little cushiony there. Now, I prefer to use my own. I've heard that these pencils, Shuttle Art pencils, are not good to use in an electric sharpener. So they do provide for hand sharpeners. I prefer this one that I have that keeps all the shavings inside, so I don't have to clean it up. So yes, I'm just going to give this a try. I'm going to start with the yellow. Well, it's creamy yellow. Give it a little sharpen here. Sharpens quite well. And let's see. A little bit of scratchiness. Pigmented. Let me give another sharpen here. Okay. Feels firm like an oil pencil. I'm using a very light color now. Let me try a dark color. Darker red here. Not hard to tell with just a very light color. It looks good. I think it looks pigmented. I don't know if you can really see that on camera or not, but I did get a lot of yellow on there. I didn't have to press too hard. So let me see. Now this is the carmine red. It's pigmented as well. It is pretty smooth. Okay, I'm getting the smoothness now, a little bit smoother with this pencil. Each pencil is a little bit different. The wood is kind of, I don't know, different, discolored, I guess. There's kind of, I don't know if you can see that on camera, but well, it's kind of like different colors, like spots in there. It's kind of weird. Not what you would expect. I mean, of course, these are cheap pencils, so. But it didn't break or anything. Although there's one artist on YouTube, professional artist, and she used these. She did some amazing work with these pencils. But she said that they broke a lot on her, and she uses very light pressure. But so far, so good. I haven't swatched them yet. I'm sure when I swatch them, I'll come across that. But I'm using very light pressure, just layering it up. They're a little bit creamier than the Star Joys. I think the Star Joys are harder than this. They're not crumbly. Not getting a lot of crumbles here. Yet. I should say yet. But I think the Castle Arts are a bit crumblier, but yeah, they weren't too bad. The golds weren't too bad. I didn't get a lot of crumble on there. These are, I'm not getting a lot of crumble here, which is good. And again, I'm just trying light layers to see how this. I guess it reminds me of like an Arteza, similar to that, but these are much thinner than an Arteza. Arteza pencils are much thicker, heavier, I think, thicker lead, whatnot, thicker pencil. These are rather thin. I mean, not too thin or anything, but they're on the thinner side. The thinner side. Kind of like Starjoy, and others, they're this thin. It's a very light pencil. It feels very light in the hand, too, so if that doesn't bother you. But the color is going down, very pigmented. It's layering nicely, I think. So I can see why people like these pencils. I think they do work quite well. Let me see, let's go to green now. It's bean green, this is called. A little sharpen. Cool thing about a leaf, I can go all different colors on here, right? All right. But again, I'm pressing in pretty hard with the sharpener and the pencil, and it's not breaking. Although I'm not sharpening them to a very sharp tip. So maybe if I did, the tip might break. But in general, they're not breaking, I think. But I use light pressure with these pencils. They are very light. And even with this very light pressure, I am getting a lot of pigment off the pencil here. I'm just doing very light layers, so I can press hard so you can see. Let me zoom in a little bit so you can see better. So yeah, these pencils are surprising. They are good. They are pretty good. Better than expected, I would say. I like these better than like the Shuttle pencils I've gotten. They're very light pigmented, and a lot of filler in them. This one's all right. So now I'm going to press down hard. Look at that. Yeah. So these get really pigmented if I press down hard. Let me get the other one. The red I had out. So I had this one out earlier. I didn't press hard, but here I'll press hard here. You can see you can press hard with these. Oh yeah. And when you press hard, they give you a lot of color and it's easy to fill it in. So actually you could do this like a wax way, a wax coloring with it. So if you actually, I take it back, if you have a heavy hand, these would be good for you too. I guess you can go either way with these, I would say. Look at that. Wow. Yeah. So these are good for a heavy-handed person. Although you can go either way, light layers or heavy hand here. Wow. And I'm going to lighten up the pressure here with the green. Try to go into a blend. Should I blend that green? Yeah. Let me get this purplish color here. Oh, it's bronze. Pencil look kind of purplish. I thought it was purple, but the brown. We'll blend it into a bronze. It's a brownish color here. So shoving it in the sharpener pretty strongly, and it's doing well. Yeah, let me see. I'm going to try to get a tip here in my sharpener. Okay, I'm getting a good tip. So here's the bronze, doing light pressure here, brownish color. And I blend that into the green there. I'm going to press hard. Back to the green. Over that. Yeah, I think it's pretty tough with the blending, especially if I just use, you can't blend it like a Prismacolor. I mean, you can, but it's just, I don't think it looks as smooth as a Prisma. They don't mush together like a Prisma or anything. They are very pigmented. You get really hard, good color if you press down hard. So if you're heavy-handed, um, these will work. But you can also just do light layers as well and get very good results. So all in all, for the price, I mean, 180 pencils for 29. It's a very good deal. I can see why people order these. Yeah. Get a great selection of colors here. Zoom back out. Yeah. So I'm happy with them. So again, very thin on the lighter side, but I'm gonna try this blue out. But they're very good as far as naming, easily to find the name. I like having the names on the pencils and not just the number. And they do get very pigmented. And all the ones I've used so far, the leads have been centered on there. It hasn't been an issue. They sharpen fine. Very pigmented. Yeah, these are all, this is excellent. I think for a cheap pencil, doing a good job. May not blend so well, but I think that if you carefully layer them, I'm going to try another blend here. A very light layer there. Now I'm going to take a purpley color. This one actually is purple. So I'll take this next one, give it a quick sharpen. So now I'm using a purpley color here. A light layer. So if you layer it like a oil pencil, you could get a better results rather than trying to press them together like Prisma. It's not going to work. So They kind of look, they do remind you of Prisma with how vivid they get when you press hard. You can get really good, thick, concentrated color there, very saturated. But if you want to layer, I would go with the layering method, light layers. Yeah, I think it's layering pretty well now. I'll just do it the layering method. Oil, like an oil pencil. That works. It's working. Yeah, so you can layer them. Yeah, and then if I wanted to go over with a colorless blender or a white pencil, yeah, that works. Yeah, these are good pencils. These are a very good deal for the price for sure. And I will do color my next page with them. See how it goes. I think we're going to get some fantastic results. So there you have it. They are smooth. They are little easy to sharpen. So far, so good. I could see why. Though they may, if you want really sharp tips, they may break. And I got a pretty sharp tip here. And let me try it again. Well, it does pretty well. It holds its tip. It's not breaking on me. But again, I'm using my hand sharpener here because I heard using the electric one would cause me problems. So that might be why I'm not having any issues with breakage. Not gonna live it. So there you have it. Yeah. So thank you for watching, and I'm glad I got them. I'll be using them in my next picture. Till then, take care, everyone. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.